Hello, Daniela. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, I am
Hello.
fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. It's Friday, so
Mm,
I'm okay. I'm
yeah.
doing great. Yes. So what's up? How was your day?
Mm, working, doing the homework. Well, I I only do it did it the
Okay.
worksheet, yeah. Not the dashboard, but tomorrow maybe I will do it.
Yes. It's a lot of work, right?
Yes, yes, it's a lot, but
It's actually, yes, it's quite some, but it's actually good to do it all, but it's also a good practice not to do everything in one day.
uh okay.
So, I mean, you're a different case, you do your work. Most of my students don't do the work on time.
Mm,
Yes, most of my students are fall behind because it's actually quite some and because of work. Um, they always get caught up with different activities and can make things on time. But I understand. I completely understand. But what I'm trying to say to you is that I don't know if it ever happened to you when you are introduced to a new subject. Perhaps you cannot understand it right away, but you do some work and then you wait until the following day or 2 days later, and then your brain kind of processes everything easier.
mm.
I don't know if that happens to you.
Well, for me, I don't have problems for doing the homework. Maybe when I am reading my notes,
Okay.
sometimes I have questions, but I forget my questions because it's like in this
That's
moment.
what I'm trying to say. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's totally normal. Yes.
Yeah, but um, I am practicing every day. It's not only one day that I am doing the homework because I am doing the exams that you give
Yes.
me. Yes.
Mhm.
Um,
How do you find those exercises helpful? Do they help?
yes. What exercise?
The PDFs that I shared.
Oh, yes. Yes. But I are some things that I don't understand. So maybe on the weekend I can bother you a little bit.
No, it's okay. Yeah, no problem. Actually, I was thinking that perhaps we can dedicate 5 minutes when we complete the lesson so that we can review some of those PDFs.
Okay. Yes, I need to check my notes again because I have a lot of questions. It's not too much, but they are important for me. So
Yes. No, I
uh,
understand. I understand.
yeah. So maybe in the weekend I can send you a message. Um,
Sure. Yeah.
please.
Yes, yes, no problem. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I am available. Yes, no problem. And remember, if you need more practice, we can do that too. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh,
And
I need more practice in the part of reading because I think that I am too slow and I don't
oh,
understand a lot things. It's like I understand, yes, but it's a lot words that not I don't use in the common days, you know.
uh-huh.
So
Okay.
I need more vocabulary and more readings and more more of that. But I don't know how. In the PDFs, I search and I am reading the paragraphs, but I know that it's more than I can read. So I
Okay.
don't. Uh-huh.
I was gonna ask you, do you read in Spanish?
Um, now, yes, I read in Spanish.
But what I'm trying to say is that do you often like like to read a magazine or a book or literature?
Now, actually, no. No, I am not
Back home,
reading a book. I am not
back
reading
home.
it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, what I'm trying to find out is that um, maybe we need to get into reading more because we didn't have that habit of reading. Uh, I'm not saying that you don't read. I'm just saying that it's probably just once in a while, every now and then, not too often, because that could be something that could give us a sign that perhaps we haven't gotten used to that. You know, nowadays there's so many things that don't require for us to read. For example, in my case, I'm a slow reader. I like podcasts because, and I like audiobooks because I'm actually a good listener. I'm
Mhm,
not a good reader, I'm not fast, but I am a good listener.
mhm,
So I do that as an exchange. Or
mhm.
there's people that don't like to read, don't like to listen, but they like to watch. That's why they watch things.
Yeah.
It depends. That's what I'm trying to get to. If you already were into the habit of reading, okay, now I understand. Maybe vocabulary. You mentioned that you don't read that much. Then probably you need to get back into reading in general.
Okay.
And trust me, those TOEFL exercises, that's what they are for. And there's a lot. You read them. It's practice. And
Mhm.
every time you read a new article, you learn new things. And at some point, they all are repetitive. Okay,
Mhm.
in the
Okay.
vocabulary wise. I don't know if
Oh,
you understand what I'm
yes.
trying to
I
say.
am not. Yes.
Because I had one student. This was just an example, but there's many examples that I have. I had one student
I don't. I don't.
well, he
I
was
can.
in India, and every time I asked him to read, okay,
I
very
can.
slow.
I can
And
hear you.
once I said, okay, you can hear me now?
Yes, but it's the internet. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Let me check.
now it's okay.
Okay. Yes, he's a teenager. And he would read very slow, and everybody would get a little bit desperate. So once I was doing a test, all of a sudden I said, you know what? I had a magazine in Spanish. I said, read to me in Spanish. It was the same situation. And I said, okay, it's not an English problem. It's not, it's something that perhaps you're not used to do. It's not a habit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm trying to get to?
Yeah.
And sooner I started doing the same exercise with different students, and it was the same situation. They're not used to read. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm saying that perhaps we are not into that habit anymore, or we're not reading something that you like.
Yes.
If it was something that we like, oh yes, I would read all the whole time.
Mhm.
Right? If I would read things about food, oof, I would read all the time. But that's those are the things that our brain kind of tricks us. And trust me, a lot of the times whenever we take an exam, especially an English exam or ESL test, they always give us boring articles, boring lectures, something that is like, oh, why am I reading about this?
Mhm.
And they do it on purpose. They do it
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yes. Well, yes.
Anyways, so today we are in the last section, the last unit from the module, from module 8. And we're very soon entering the next one. I checked, yes, you have completed all your work, and that's pretty good. I'm actually very, very happy about this. And if you feel that we need to do more practice, of course, we can do that. As a matter of fact, perhaps what I can do is we can do some simulation. I don't know you understand what I'm trying to say. Is that pretend that you're taking the test, only the reading part, and just time it.
Okay. Yes, we can do it. Please.
We can do that. Okay. Yes, we can do set some time for that and program this timing, and no problem. I want you to get a very good grade in the TOEFL, okay?
Yes, I need to.
And you will.
Yeah.
You will. Just don't get desperate, okay?
Okay.
Don't
Sorry.
do it. And it's normal. It's normal. Trust me. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's get into this learning objectives. So today is a fun day because we're watching videos. And like always, we're going to predict events. In this case, within the same context of the story. Listen for specific events in a story also. And also understand humor. Understand that receptionist direction to offices. Okay, this is very important whenever we're listening or we need to give directions. In general, for the speaking part, express certainty and uncertainty. Oh, come from a fact. Okay, for the grammar part, use the and the embedded WH questions. Are you familiar with embedded WH questions?
Yes. Are what, who, where, when. R5, right? Why? Yes.
So we're going to find out the use of the embedded. Indefinite pronouns also. And for pronouns, add for and to. Reduced phrases, used to. And yes, there's a pronunciation trick here. And I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this. We're going to practice that tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Monday.
Okay.
Okay, so reading and vocabulary, getting meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details. Okay, and for the writing practice, taking notes, write about your opinion and give reasons and write a conclusion. Okay. Any questions about our objectives for this unit?
No.
No? Okay, awesome. So let me see. Now let's go into the video listening. Okay, let me show you my screen. So pre-listening number 1. Talia goes to the building address on Jackie Baker's business card, and she talks with the receptionist in the lobby of the building. So we're looking at the picture. What do you think the receptionist is going to tell Talia? Can you make a prediction?
Okay. Jackie Baker never worked there.
Okay. All right, so let's watch the video. You ready? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Daniela? Can you hear me?
I heard, but it's slow.
Okay, internet is very bad, right? Okay, so let's try to watch the video, okay? Let's do it.
Hi.
I don't know what's going on with the internet.
Mm, no. Hi. Hi. Oh.
Yes, we lost connection, but I
Hmm.
think we're back. Okay, let's do this. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I think we're gonna do better. Hold on.
Hello, I'm here to see Jackie Baker. I don't think I know that person. There's a Jack Baxter here. He's on the third floor. No, I'm here to see Jackie Baker. Miss Jackie Baker? Sorry, there's no one here by that name. This is the Gower Building, 119 Gower Street. Yes, but like I said, there's no Jackie Baker here. Well, maybe she used to work here. Did someone by that name ever work here? I don't think so. I've been here for 10 years. 10 years too long, I might add. Someone named Jacob Banker used to work here. Funny. He was an architect, not a banker. Anyway, he was on the second floor. Are you sure you're not looking for Jacob Banker? No, I'm sure the name is Jackie Baker. She's a VP at Kick Shoes. Now I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but I've never heard of Kick Shoes. They're not in our directory. Are you sure you're in the right place? No, I'm not sure where I am. In fact, I'm not sure about anything anymore.
Oh, Talia got upset. Maybe that's why the video wasn't gonna play. It's afraid. Hey, you were right. Jackie never worked here.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, she was upset. Okay, so let's answer some questions. Okay,
Okay.
give me just a sec. Internet, I think, is cooperating now. So, okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, read each question and choose the correct answer. All right, let's do this.
Is okay. What is the name of the building? I think that is the covered building, the second one.
The Gower, okay, Gower.
Gower. What does Talia find out about Jackie Baker? She never worked in the building.
Okay.
What does the receptionist tell Talia about kick shoes? The third one, there has never been a kick shoes office in this building.
Okay.
The receptionist asks Talia, are you sure you are in the right place? What does Talia answer? She says she's absolutely sure she's in the right place.
Okay.
No, wait.
Are you ready?
No. I don't know. I don't remember.
We watch the video again?
If we can, yes, please.
Okay, let's see.
Hello, I'm here to see Jackie Baker. I don't think I know that person. There's a Jack Baxter here. He's on the third floor. No, I'm here to see Jackie Baker. Miss Jackie Baker? Sorry, there's no one here by that name. This is the Gower Building, 119 Gower Street? Yes, but like I said, there's no Jackie Baker here. Well, maybe she used to work here. Did someone by that name ever work here? I don't think so. I've been here for 10 years. 10 years too long, I might add. Someone named Jacob Banker used to work here. Funny. He was an architect, not a banker. Anyway, he was on the second floor. Are you sure you're not looking for Jacob Banker? No, I'm sure the name is Jackie Baker. She's a VP at Kick Shoes. Now I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but I've never heard of Kick Shoes. They're not in our directory. Are you sure you're in the right place? No, I'm not sure where I am. In fact, I'm not sure about anything anymore.
Okay.
She says she's not sure where she is. The second.
Okay.
In 1 second.
Are you ready?
No, wait. Yes, I am ready.
Awesome. So we got all of them correct. Okay. Now let's go into the second part of the questions in just a second.
Okay.
Okay, so click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. The receptionist talks about Jake Baxter and Jacob Banker because she thinks Talia doesn't know the correct name.
Okay. Number
The
2.
receptionist says Jacob Banker was an architect, not a banker. She is trying to make a joke.
Okay.
The thing that the receptionist probably enjoys most about her job is helping visitors. Talia feels frustrated when she can't find Jackie Baker.
Okay, let's go back to number 3.
The thing that the receptionist probably enjoys most about her job is talking to people and making jokes. I don't know.
It makes more sense that this one.
No. Maybe taking care of the people in the building. I don't.
That's supposed to be her job.
Yes.
But what probably
Okay. The
enjoys
third one.
most?
The third one. Yes.
Open visitors? We
No,
can leave it like that and check it
no,
out.
no. The third one. Hi. Hi.
She talks a lot, right?
Yes, it's the last one. I said.
Okay, so
Mhm.
let's see. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, remember, in the third question, the thing that receptionist probably enjoys most about her job is, the first option was more like her obligation. Okay.
Mhm.
The second one would be a different attitude if we wanted to make that selection. Is will be more like, let me confirm if perhaps I missed something. Let me call other people. Hey, by any chance you, okay, no, I checked and nobody knows. So that would be helping Talia.
Okay. Mhm.
That would be more like helping visitors or people that come around and ask for other people. But okay, no problem. Now let's go into the second part of the video. Give me just a second. Please, internet, help us. Okay, so all right. Pre-listening number 2. Talia has found out that Jackie Baker doesn't have an office at the Gower building. So Talia decides to make a phone call. So looking at the picture, predict, who do you think Talia is calling?
Nick,
Why?
because she's upset.
Probably with him, right?
Yeah.
Look at this lady.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Shoot, my cell phone's dead. Can I use your phone for a moment? Seems really angry. Are you gonna yell at someone? No. Maybe. Probably. Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Nick. It's Talia. Remember me?
Yes, obviously.
I wasn't sure. You seem to have trouble with names and faces and facts.
Really? I used to have a good memory. I remember you, didn't I?
Okay, let's get down to business here, Nick. I'm at the Gower building right now. There is no Jackie Baker here. There has never been a Jackie Baker here. And to make matters worse, they've never even heard of Kick Shoes.
That's ridiculous. You got a business card. You're at the Gower building?
That's right.
But I met Jackie there. I met her there. She took me to lunch. Have you tried calling her?
I called before I came, but I got voicemail. One of those generic messages like, The person you are calling is not available. I thought it was odd.
Look, Talia, I don't know what I can say. I'm telling the truth.
Well, someone is lying. And if you think you're going to see a favorable story on Newsline, you're wrong. Goodbye, Nick.
Okay, so yes, you were right. All right, so now let's go into more questions. Give me just a second. Okay, so read each question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Okay. Why does Talia borrow the receptionist's phone? Her cell phone isn't working.
Okay.
What does Talia tell Nick? There is no Jackie Baker or kick shoes in this building.
Okay.
After Talia tells Nick what she's found out, why does Nick say that's ridiculous? That he actually met Jackie Baker at the
Gower building.
Coward building. At the end of the conversation, what does Talia do? She warns Nick about the news story.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. No problem. Any questions?
Yes.
No?
No, I am okay.
Okay. Let's go now to the second part. Give me just a second. All right. So click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
The receptionist tries to listen to Talia's phone call because she enjoys finding out about other people's lives. Nick answers the phone and Talia says, "It's Talia, remember me?" She says this in order to show her anger. Talia is angry at Nick because she thinks Nick lied to her about Jackie Baker. At the end of the conversation, Nick is probably confused.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You see, that was easy. And that was pretty fast reading.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's go into some vocabulary. Give me just a sec. Okay. Let me show you my screen. All right. So are you going to jail? In the video, the receptionist asks Talia, are you going to yell at someone? Yell is a verb that describes a way of saying something. Look at the verbs of this kind below. Click on the light bulb to see the meanings of these expressions. Okay, so we have a word bank here, but let's click on the light bulb. We have some definitions here. Okay, so holler is informal. To shout loudly. Mom hollered at me to come down to dinner. Holler. And it's a What kind of verb is this? Regular or irregular verb?
Regular.
Yes, right? Okay. What about the next one? Mumble.
Mumble. To say something too
Quietly?
quietly or not clearly enough for someone to understand you. She mumbled her address, so I had to ask her to say it again.
Okay.
Murmur.
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 Yes.
To say something in a soft, quiet voice. He softly murmured her name. Matter?
Mutter. Yes.
Matter. To speak in a quiet voice, especially when you are complaining about something
Mutter.
but do not want other people
Can you
to.
hear me? Okay.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now yes. Okay. Nina left the office muttering about how much she hated her job. Scream to make a loud, high noise with your voice, or shout something loudly because you are hurt, frightened, excited, etc. When the truck almost hit us, Monica screamed, "Look out!"
Look out.
Shout,
Okay. What about shout?
shout, to say something very loudly. The announcer shouted, "Goal, goal, goal," when the team scored.
Shout.
Hi, I can hear you.
Okay. Shouted.
Shouted. Okay.
Okay. Shouted.
Whisper, to speak or say something very quietly using your breath rather than your voice. It's against the rules even to whisper in the library. Yell, to shout or say something very loudly because you are angry, excited, or frightened. I know you're angry, but please don't yell at me.
Okay. So are any of these words new to you?
Yes, almost.
Okay. And they, after reading the definitions, it's like they all are the same.
Yes.
Kind of makes sense, but not really. There's actually a big difference. Okay. For example, mumble. It's like saying, oh, like Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Okay. And murmur. Yes, don't forget to study.
Mhm.
Mutter, to speak in a quiet voice, especially when you're complaining. Why do we have to? That would be mutter. Okay.
Okay.
Scream, well, especially when you scream, it's just make noise, right? When you're
Mhm.
scared or just to get some attention. Shout, you also raise your voice, but to get attention. Hey, Daniela, hello, how are you? How are you? Can you see me? That would be shout, okay?
Mhm.
And whisper, to speak or say something very quietly using your breath, tu aliento, your breath, rather than your voice, okay?
Mhm.
A whisper would be something that you would hear from the wind, very, very soft, a whisper, okay?
Okay.
And yell, well, you have to be upset for that.
Okay. Mhm.
So actually there's a big difference. Now, Check out holler. It's informal. So holler and shout, okay, I can say they're synonyms, but holler is informal.
Mm,
They are actually very, very different. I mean, speaking of the vocabulary, but holler and shout, they're synonyms, okay?
okay.
Now, let's go back into the exercise. Did you take a picture?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So when you are sure you understand all the verbs, do the exercise. For each verb below, decide whether it refers to saying something loudly or softly. Okay, so that's the instruction. Choose the correct answer.
Okay.
Number one, holler.
Holler is loudly.
Okay, number two.
Mumble is softly.
Okay,
Murmur is softly. Mutter is softly. Shout is loudly. Scream loudly.
okay,
Whisper is softly. Yell is loudly.
okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Huh, and I got kicked out.
What happened?
I don't know. But let's get into the course.
Mhm.
Okay, this is fun. And I lost. Okay, let me click on this. Give me just a second. Oh no, why internet like this? Okay, let's see. Give me just a second. It's loading, it's loading. Okay, so I am back. Let's go back to this.
Friday.
And murmur soft, murmur soft, murmur soft, loud, scream loud, yell loud, and whisper soft.
Mhm.
Oops. Let's see. Oh, there. Yes. Okay. So let's go now to the second part. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
I thought I lost you for a second.
No, I am here.
We're too quiet.
I was waiting.
Oh, okay, okay. So, all right, let's do this. So are you going to yell number 2? Click on the box and choose the correct answer. Let's try this, okay?
Okay. The person who left a voicemail message mumbled, so it was hard to hear what he said. At
Okay.
the library, even when people whisper, The librarian tells them to be quiet.
Okay.
Nick Raffles fans cheered and shout his name as he walked onto the soccer field. The employees
Muttered.
quickly to each other after the manager gave them the bad news.
Quietly.
Quietly. Okay. The restaurant was so noisy that Katia had to holler at the waiter. I am really afraid that if I make a mistake, my boss will yell at me. Tom Cruise is so handsome, Monica murmured in her friend's ear when the actor appeared on the movie screen. I was frightened when I heard him scream, but it was only a bad dream.
Okay. Frightened.
Frightened. I can hear.
Are you ready?
Now, yes, I can hear you.
Oops, I click OK. Well, you got 100. Yes.
Okay.
All right. No problem. And also check out that we have some keywords. The library, right? Cheer.
Yes.
Frighten, ear, afraid, you know? So that gives you a heads up. Okay. All right. So now let's go into the speaking section. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let me show you my screen. All right. So expressing certainty and uncertainty. When we make statements, we often express a degree of certainty about what we're saying. We show how strongly we believe and what we are saying is true. Okay. So look at the chart, listen to these sentences. So we have two sections, expressing certainty, expressing uncertainty. Okay. So are you ready?
Yes.
Let's listen to this.
I'm positive Nick did it. I'm sure Nick didn't do it.
I know Nick did it. It's clear to me that Nick didn't do it.
Okay, remember, certainty means that you are sure about something. Okay. Expressing uncertain.
I'm not so sure that Nick did it.
I doubt that Nick did it. I have trouble believing that Nick did it.
Okay. So uncertainty means that you have questions. Okay. There's information, but perhaps you don't believe it all.
Okay.
Okay, good. So let's go to the second part. We often ask people to confirm what they are saying. There are different ways to respond when someone asks you how certain you are of something. Okay, so whenever you want to confirm something, for example, you have these options and also a response. Are you ready?
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
I'm positive.
Are you certain about that?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Do you really think so?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm not sure. Actually, I really doubt it.
Okay. So whenever someone is making a confirmation is in the way of a question. Are you sure about that? Do you really think so? And then you respond, I'm sure, I'm positive. Oh yes, absolutely. No doubt about it. Now, all of these are positives. This is 100%. Now, I'm pretty sure that would be a 80%. No, I'm not sure. Okay, so now we are not certain. Actually, I really doubt it.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, so you're not certain. Any questions?
No,
Did you take any pictures?
no. I
Oh,
didn't.
man.
Okay.
Pictures, okay. One and another one, okay?
Yes.
All right, let's do some work.
Okay.
Give it just a second. Okay, so express uncertainty. So read each dialogue, then read each question and choose the correct answer. Number one.
Coach, are you sure Nick will be able to play in the qualifying match? He's under so much pressure right now. Nick thought, I am positive he'll do a good job. Which of the following has the same meaning as the underlined sentences? I know he'll do a good job. Yes. I am going to talk to Nick. Are you sure he'll talk to you? Pretty sure. I think he will.
Okay. Or absolutely.
Yes. I think that is the last one.
Okay.
Are you certain that that this hotel is really in the center of Boston? Oh yes, absolutely. I am pretty sure. I think Nick is the best player on the team. Do you really think so? I heard Dean Bishop is a pretty good player too. Mm, are you sure about that? The last one. The last one.
Favorite.
Hi.
Or do you feel change something?
Yes. Hi.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so do you feel that we need to change something?
No, I think that I am okay.
Okay, let's do it. Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened?
So I'm going to talk to Nick. Are you sure he'll talk to you? What does Talia probably say? So we said absolutely when is 100%. When you say I think, would be more like a probability.
Okay.
So you were right at the beginning. If we wanted to keep a percentage, for example, absolutely would be 100%. Pretty sure, what, 80, 90%? I doubt it, 0 to nothing, right?
Mhm.
So whenever we have the I think would be here, not 100%. Now for the next one, are you certain that this hotel is really in the center of Boston? Oh yes, absolutely. What does the travel agent probably say? When you say absolutely, it's 100%. You said, I'm pretty sure, that would be 90%. I'm not sure, well, I doubt it. And when you say no doubt about it, no lo dudo, that would be 100%.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
And I'll show you. This one is actually pretty tricky. It's not changing. So give me just a second. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow.
Hi.
Daniela, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, I was saying here, for example, I'm going to talk to Nick. Are you sure he'll talk to you? So I think 80, 70, 80, 90. Are you certain?
I
Oh
can.
yes, absolutely. This is 100%. So when you know that about it, it'll be also correct. It's kind of tricky though.
Yeah. Hi.
Do some work on the information that I gave you, okay?
Okay.
Just to do some quick on the past continuous. I like these sections. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry about my internet. It's just going wild.
that's fine.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So for the past continuous, I was saying I like these exercises because they have a pretty good visual way of showing us how to use the information. We have the regular pronouns. and they vary in position. If it's a statement, you start with your pronoun, even it's positive or negative. And then you have a question where your verb becomes the beginning of the question, okay?
Mhm.
Then you have your answers. Yes, I was. Yes, you were. Do you have any questions about the past continuous explanation?
No.
No? Okay. I know you work this, but let's practice a little bit. Fill in the blanks below to complete the sentences. Use the words in the box from
Okay.
the box above. Okay. So number 2, let's see. Let's try to work this out. Well, first one. Were they watching TV at midnight? So it's were because it's plural. And the short answer, no, they weren't. What about number 2?
It's we were eating lunch in the cafeteria at noon.
Okay, we were. That's correct. What about number 3?
Were you talking on the phone a few minutes ago? Minutes ago.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's were. Hi.
Hello?
I am here.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So let me show you my screen again. Okay. I couldn't hear about number 2. Can you repeat? Can you hear me, Daniela?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Can you repeat number 3?
Yes, it's where. Were
Okay,
you
were
talking
you?
on the phone a few minutes ago? No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was walking home when I saw the car accident. My classmate and I were studying together at the library.
Okay.
While he was cleaning the house, we were cooking. What were you doing at 1 o'clock? I was sleeping. The car engine, the car engine was working, so I had to fix it. No. The car engine wasn't working. It wasn't. Were you listening to the teacher? Yes, I was. At 7 o'clock, Mr. Smith was robbing the bank.
Was robbing the bank. Very specific. Right?
Steven was doing his homework. He was playing with his friend. Mhm. It were raining last night, so I took my umbrella.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It were.
It were?
It was. No, it was.
It was, yes.
Mhm. Was studying in London last year.
Okay.
I was working as a teacher when I first met your mother.
Okay.
We were swimming while you were playing volleyball.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So how do you feel about this?
I can't hear you. Hi.
Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you very well. Hi. Hi.
Internet is chaos. Can you hear? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry. So yes, the only observation that I was gonna make was on this one, but yes, you fixed it.
Mhm.
How do you feel after working on this exercise?
Mm, I am fine. I am, yes. I think that I am,
Okay.
yes.
Well, the methods. Let's see. Fill the sentences. Started the box. I am taller than my sister. What about the Sarah? Hello?
Hi.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Okay. Sarah is busier than Mary.
Okay. Then
The
number
sun,
3.
the sun is hotter than the earth.
Okay. Oops. Oh, 4.
The earth is larger than the moon. Elephants are bigger than horses.
And 6.
Action movies are more exciting than comedies.
More exciting, right? Than comedies.
Mhm. The restaurant is better than that restaurant. Salads are more healthy than hamburgers. I think weekends are nicer than weekdays. Lions are more dangerous than rabbits. The sun is further,
Sorry?
yes. No. Further is F-U-T-H-E-R. I don't know. I have here.
And the moon.
And the moon is. That hotel is worse than this hotel.
Okay.
Cars are faster than bicycles.
Okay. Next one. Comedies.
Comedies are funnier than action movies. I am
And the last one.
more nervous than my friend.
Okay. So what about number 8?
I don't know if is are healthier. Maybe.
Do you feel confident about number 8? Do you think there could be a variation on this one? I'm sorry?
I don't know. I am not secure.
You're not sure?
I can hear you.
Yes. For
Now,
example, in this one, salads. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
That will be much better.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the rest are okay. The only observation that I have is in this one, number 8. Okay.
Okay.
And well, sorry about the internet being so inconvenient. It's been all day today for way here. So we can it's okay that you send me a text whenever you're ready. Let me know. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So yes, thank you so much. So before we go, can you help me with today's survey? Okay.
Mhm.
I know it's gonna be bad. So
No, that's fine. I understand.
I don't know what's going on today,
That's fine.
but I'm sorry. I hope we accomplish as much as I wanted to.
Mhm.
Although we completed the listening in the vocabulary section, we had a lot of interruptions. Hopefully next class we will do much better.
Okay. Yes.
And also don't forget to do some of the work.
Yes.
Okay, Daniela, bye-bye. Have a good night.
Oh, good night.